What's up? What's up? Okay. Hey. How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully everybody is doing well. Doing well. Just give me 1 second. Figuring things out on my end. But we'll be good to go. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Having a good Friday. Had a good week. You know, we finally got everybody in for the new sessions, new campaigns. So that'll be nice. We'll be doing session zeros next week. Those will not be streamed, however. Those will just be offline as normal. Let's see. But also, I will be. There we go. The first week after holiday gloom for everyone except for Ram. Yeah, that's a big part of it, right? Like after the holidays, you need like a time to kind of shake off the rust, to kind of, reassociate yourself with the land of the living, as they say, right? Just a way to kind of get back into the swing of things. There's so much downtime, so much just like chilling out. Ugh. Yeah, fucking yawning, man. See? That's how it is, dude. Yeah, it's mad how quickly you get used to so much free time. I'm telling you, dude, it is crazy. All that free time just really kind of like bites you in the fucking ass. Like, feels like you get a few moments, right? A day or two, and then it's like, oof. And, yeah. So, it's, not been... It's definitely taken a moment to kind of get back into the swing of things, but I'm definitely excited for these next campaigns. Seeing where they go, seeing how the new people fit in, seeing how the stories play out. I think it's going to be real nice. But yeah, hopefully everybody has had a nice week, nice, however you want to call it. Let me see if I can find some decent little background music that isn't too crazy. Let's see. There we go. Okay. But so this stream we'll be doing a few things. We need to do... What up, Matt? How you doing, man? Hope you're alright. Let's see. So we need to... Let's see. What I miss? Nothing yet. Just talking about the week, talking about how it's fucked up that the holidays really fuck people over, in the way that it just seems like, I don't know, for some reason, maybe I'm crazy, just that it takes a minute to kind of shake off the rust of the holiday rest period, I guess you could call it, right? Alright, let me see. Okay, not this. Gotta oil the cogs. Yeah, dude, it feels like it, man. Feels like, yeah, it just takes yeah. That's what it seems like to me, at least. No panic, I'm here. Oh, thank God. Thank God that you're here, dude. We were waiting. I was getting pretty worried, But now that you're here, we're living well, The relief in my thirsty voice, yeah, indeed, that's the case. Shut the fuck up. No, yeah, sorry, it's taking me kind of like a minute to the brain fog as we get back into the swing of things. Today we'll be doing a little bit of world building stuff, focused primarily on Krasni, and then I'm going to talk about a new, kind of like almost like a side game, but there needs to be some things that are kind of figured out before we go live with it. If anybody's familiar, the game is called Callisto. It is essentially, I mean, how best I can put it. I mean, I'll provide the PDF for people and stuff. This is like a very, how do you even describe this game? Yeah, to be honest, I don't know how to fucking describe this game. Like, not off the top of my head. I need like a moment to kind of refamiliarize myself with the situation. But so essentially, here we go. There we are. If you butter your cogs, does that mean you oil your parsnips? Perfect. Okay. So, but for 5 seconds I considered it. Indeed I did. Jesus Christ. Or wait. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. I have a lot of fun. So in Callisto, however many players we get involved will control the actions of people of note, right, in a particular region. This region is going to be the Karth region, specifically the area around Jesus Christ. Fucking posting Discord and shit. You guys are ridiculous right now. No, not the desert. Sorry. I got sidetracked by getting this damn message. Sorry. In the Ilgrad region, right? That whole like upper area. So the the Ronin orcs or something. I don't know. But essentially in Callisto, some number of players control the actions of people of note, right? Now, in the description of Callisto, it's like there's barons, kings, admirals, mercenary captains, philosophers, outlaws, like, regardless, right? The running theme is that each of these people are important. And what happens is, it's almost like, if anybody is familiar with like old terms, this is like the leaders of Ekros sort of thing I was looking to implement. It's kind of like a political kind of like role play, maybe not strategy, but something along those lines. Essentially, players interact with each other in character, right? Write letters, however you want to call it, write messages to each other. Depending on how many we get that sign up, they're only going to have like a limited number of people that they can contact, right? And all the mail, all the messages have to be kind of forwarded to me. Or at least I should be given a carbon copy, right? And then from there, I essentially come up with like a weekly, high-level factional diplomacy, exactly. I come up with like a weekly newsletter, right? And I'll post it in the Discord, and it'll be based on all the events that these people decide to kind of play out. The difference in Callisto is that people were able to, depending on the position you were in, you were able to just decide, like an old play-by-mail game. Exactly. Yeah, 100%. Like an old play-by-mail game. Weekly loser letter. Yeah, you all lose. But yeah, like an old play-by-mail game, except we have Discord. And I think that this is a great way to kind of incorporate the people who aren't able to play in like an actual game, like an actual campaign. You still get to interact with the world, right? You still get to kind of have like a little bit of fun in a character. And I think that would be the best way to, I think that's like a good way to keep people, I don't know, involved in the world, I guess you could say, right? like Ram said, we have a lot of what was the term? I'm trying to think of it. Not vagrant. that's pretty. What is it? Yeah, transient. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's less pressure, time commitment, right? Like you're able to stay involved in the community without having to commit yourself to, like, you know, a weekly game, right? Yeah, how many plotting little fingers will you end up with? I think all of them, right? But so, okay, generally speaking, the way Callisto has it run is that Ram's probably mentioned Jesus Christ. The way it's typically ran is the people who are important have like just absolute say in what happens, right? So like the warlord of this region is able to just declare anything that happens in his region. Now, I don't really like that. I think that makes it a little messy. However, this region is particularly fractured between a whole lot of these orcish clans. And so I think it's almost like the perfect place to have a ton of little like border skirmishes. And so the way I'm going to play it out is that people can tell me that they're declaring war, right? And we can play that out, right? I'll be able to give them like more narrative options. Like, okay, so you declare war, you know, you start to send an army over here, right? Etc., etc. And what I'll do is I will play those out. I'll war game basically against myself, and yeah, orc daimyos. That's exactly it. Like, I like the idea of this region kind of like flowing along with that Legend of the Five Rings style, like political court intrigue with like these war bands, right? So I think like soon, TM, or is this happening now? This is happening very soon. Like all I need to do is work up a general area of the map, right? And so what'll happen is people will be able to pick if they want to play or not. Very, very soon. Like next week soon. That's how soon we're talking. Like Monday soon. Right? I'm going to post the recruitment ad. I'm going to post the PDF. Actually, I might even post the recruitment ad today with the PDF so people can kind of take a look at some of the rules, and we can talk about the changes that will be made to them. Yeah, that's a very, 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 very soon. Trademark, you know? But yeah, and I think this will be a good way to kind of keep people, you know, like, for instance, like ICE probably can't commit to like a weekly game unless it's on like a very specific day at a very specific time, right? And I'm probably not going to be running a game at that time, right? So that's probably pretty rough. But I think ICE could probably commit, you know, a couple messages, you know, every couple of days, right? To kind of just be somewhat, aware of things, right? I was gonna say it to my face, but this gets as close as it gets. Yeah, ICE is useless. It doesn't even keep things cold, you know? I bet he couldn't. Jeez. You only get to play a campaign or this though, Ram. The restriction only applies to you. No, this is not restricted. So people who are playing in campaigns can absolutely also play in Callisto, because it's the commitment to Callisto is like very yeah, it's not very categorically untrue. Yeah. I'll buy the plane tickets if you film it. Jesus Christ, dude. Stop fantasizing about my hardness. Yeah. Shut the You guys need to shut the fuck up. But there are going to be some different rules. Although Callisto does kind of come with like some character sheets, right? I think it's real cool. So, to be honest, if Ekros Con was ever going to be a thing, it's definitely not being. It's definitely not happening in Eastern Europe, right? Trill trying to recruit new people into this. Yeah, no shit, right? If any of the new people are in the stream, like, holy fuck, they're like, these people are fucking idiots. What the fuck did I sign up for? No. Jesus. Yeah, yeah. I have to do it at Ram's house. Um, I expect the guest room. They always think that. Yeah, yeah. It takes some time. Yeah, you never leave. Yeah, if you came here, it's like Hotel California, you know? Didn't realize they were signing up for it. Settle down, dude. So you knew what you were signing up for and you still did it, Matt? That's more sick than anything else. Since Brexit, no foreigners allowed. Yeah, no shit. Maybe if we end up there, they're gonna fucking keep us there too. Shit. Yeah. Oh well, dude. Alright. So Jesus Christ. What a way to start, you know? But so yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of world building. To kind of get the type of world building I'm thinking of today is not the in-depth stuff. It is kind of painting a broad picture of a region, and then I'm going to kind of do the work for it off screen. I'm out then. All right, nice. I appreciated it. Have a good one, buddy. Are we lore-gasming or metagasming? Yeah, who knows, dude? At this point, I can't even tell the difference. Johnson had a few parties in COVID. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, no, shut up. Old Boris, dude. What a good guy. Jeez. Okay. So, all right. Okay. We do a little bit of a stretch, right? Kind of prepare ourselves for what's to come. So the region that I want to work on today is yeah, Rule 3 breach incoming. Yeah. I forget what are the rules, you know? Let me go take a look at my own rules. Number 3, no real world politics or religion. Fair enough. So, don't tickle the tip. That's basically the same thing, right? Rule 9, no RAM. Okay. If Trill doesn't know off the top of his head, I'm calling him Mulligan. Dude, the dictator rarely needs to know the rules, right? I make the rules. I break the rules, you know? Yeah. Chris definitely broke Rule 9, though, you know? The mods are the minions of the dictator, right? They are given more free will than the citizens underneath the God King, right? Yeah. I don't make the rules. I just have my mods enforce them poorly. Lead by example, comrade. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, that rule changed. We updated that shit, you know? And then I gave everybody a heads up. Dude, maybe I should delete that fucking post now, to be honest. That shit is almost, it's over 2 years old. Holy shit. What a shame. No more RAM since RAM, indeed. Alright. It's older than, no. Once it gets deleted, fair enough. Okay. So, oh man, Beef, you missed talking about Callisto. Yes, I learned my lesson. But once the rule is gone, yeah, older than both our kids, indeed. Krasni. The shaded city. Alright. So, I want to get some broad stuff put into play with this area. I'm working, just started lunch. Indeed. I want to get some... Krasni's not the orcs. No, they are the humans. Ilgrad is the orcs. Krasni is the human city. City-state, I guess you'd say. I want to get some broads. Yeah. Maybe I said that one too loud, you know? No. Yeah, get some broad strokes, you know? Strokes. About the city down. And then I can do a bit more of the world building stuff solo. Kind of get something locked in because this will be a key place featured in the Saturday campaign. So, yeah. Okay. So, me and Beef actually had like a conversation about this area, and it's kind of funny because it mostly stemmed from what the people in this region would be dressed like, right? And it definitely changed up the idea that I initially had for this region. Yeah. I have to find the VOD then since I have to go in 49ish minutes. Fair enough. Without you behind your back. Yeah, sorry, dude. But yeah, so we kind of came up with the idea, or we kind of settled on, I should say, that Krasni is like a good mix of like Eastern European, Ottoman, and some like Persian, Iranian influence, right? I wanted to go with, obviously, at least you reply to Beef's messages. Dude, it's only because Beef messages me a lot, so I can't ignore them as easily. Also, yeah, also Beef has the has senpai tier, so you know that's how it goes. Here, let me here we go. There you go, Ram. I just responded to his last message. Oh shit, you sent me more than that. Fuck. Oh, I think we decided on the Brannock stuff though, right? Yeah. There you go, dude. I get 40 replies. Yeah, tell him fuck off. Yeah. So it's called The Shaded City. Dr. Quark, what's up, dude? What's up? We are working on a city. Yeah, so back to serious lore. Yeah, ironic that it was the City of the Sun previously, but now we've moved forward. Thank you, Edwin Zhu. You know, fucking keeping us on track when all these degenerates are just, you know, fucking me over. Aren't you the guy who muted me? I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. No, nobody muted you. Yeah. If it happened, it was probably by accident, you know? But, alright. Yeah, not yet, you know? Depends what kind of messages you send, dude, you know? I actually just looked through your post history. It looks like, you know, pretty cool. You are here to help world building, right? Yeah, there's time. Yeah, don't worry about it. There's time. So, right. Let's stop fucking around. Good, I'm annoying world build this year. Perfect. So we are working on a place called Krasni, the Shaded City. Edwin had a great question, which is what makes it, what would create the shade? So I had the idea that this, or actually, I don't know if I had the idea. Maybe it was a mix. Maybe I'm stealing credit here. Yeah, the drugs design, that's me, dude. I don't know if I'm stealing credit here. It was either me or Beef. But definitely like a lot of shade. Because the city is right on the outskirts of a desert, right? So like it's just past the it's still very hot, still a whole lot of sun. It's on like the hotter, drier side of like a Mediterranean environment, right? So Krasni is basically like the gateway into the Sea of Glass, but also right on the outskirts, kind of interacting with Helos and this kind of like Greek Viking-ish analog, right? So the old lore to this region is out the table. Like whatever was here before is completely gone, right? So anything from the wiki is bullshit. Throw it out of your head. This is a complete chain. So do we have any? Yeah, we did have. Yeah, poor Nick. Did we have any? We did have a little bit. Not a lot, but let's see. Krasni. Yeah, Krasni, the City of the Sun, the Rabanov family, the Sunlit Keep of the Bright Hall, right? The Krasni Mines, an export called Bright Stone, which was like a magical ore, used in creating weapons and armor to kind of combat necromantic and undead forces. I think though, all that shit kind of goes out. I still like the flag for it though. So good one, dude. Good one, dude. So what we have here, at the very least, to get some ideas down, let's do like Heading 3. We'll do like structure, right? Very vertical. You know, built into the side of the mountain, probably, right? Lots of shade and cover from the sun. Not keeping the solemn thing. Yeah, I think we're removing that. I think we're removing the Bright Hall, and the whole idea. Yeah. Are you building in my historical stuff? The historical stuff you added was the sinking of the flotilla, right? And actually, we have some stuff. I have to remember what it is here. Didn't they merge with the knights who say the knights who say? Yeah, the Hannibal elephant analog as well. Yeah. Let me see. Who the fuck is it? Historical moments. Right, so we have so we have the sacking of Krasni, right? Ugh, I can't believe I saved this shit. I should have removed this fucking stuff. Let's see. Fiber sports, Krasni's region. Let's see. Indefended east side as well as mountains. Mountains. A host of mountains on legs trampled over the city's token defenses. They were still considered unnecessary when compared to the mountains of Karth. Reports in the city are confused and alerts known as... Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're the flatulent occupus. Yeah. That hostile takeover. Yeah. Would the bright stuff no longer fit still? I mean, it would fit, right? We still, like, I don't think removing, like, bright stone and all that is actually that bad. Let me take a look. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can... Maybe we do keep that stuff. The mines, all that stuff, but not... Have it be, like, less focused, right? Again. Alright. So maybe not. We haven't really settled on Veilstone yet. We have though, right? I thought we've done a lot of work regarding Veilstone and all that. I don't think that's an issue. The properties of Veilstone? Yeah, Veilstone is real. If it's a vertical city, are the upper class literally on top? That's a good question, right? If they are, we know why, right? But if they aren't, why not, right? What if we could probably flip expectations here? I don't know. Slums in the darkest shadows. That's really nice. Or, oh, but would you not want to be closer to the bottom with more shade? Yeah, right? Yeah, it's way too hot in the sun, for sure. I mean, that's like a given thing. Let me think. So, when coming from the desert, your first glimpses of the city might be confusing, seeing the masts and sails up all over the horizon. These are not ship, but masts and sails erected to cast shade in the city. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, though. Like, they would be there, but they wouldn't be there in the assumption of a huge fleet. Maybe it's like all the sails of the flotilla. It's like all the leftover parts of their fleet. They just decided we'll reuse this and just use it to yeah. You could say that the upper class has houses built underground or farther into the mountain for natural cooling. Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, there's merit in both, like having them up top because that's kind of like what you would expect, but then at the same time, so do the wealthy of Krasni live in like mountain cave-like homes, right? Like carved out from the mountain itself. That'd be pretty fucking sick. Yeah. Yeah. The fleet that kept getting destroyed. I think that's it. I think that's yeah. Tombs and caves. Why don't you have the city extend directly into a side of a mountain like those maybe they have indoor cool water pools too? Yeah. Most sought after are the ones that face away from the sun, so they're cooler. Ooh, that'd be nice. As well as underground. Yeah, send me a drawing, because based on your description, I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Why don't you have cities that extend directly into the side of a mountain like those, Let's see, because there's a lot of, like, if I'm not crazy, there's a lot of Italian medieval homes and places that are kind of like built what is essentially, right, like with a lot of sheer cliff faces, very like vertical, right? There's a lot of up and down to it. Or somewhere like Rockamadon, let's see. Yeah, that's almost exactly what I mean, like Rockamador. Like, wouldn't that be, like, just imagine, like, a really big version of that? Like, you know. Let's see. Dude, what? I'm gonna send you a drawing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, dude. Do you want to go full high class tunnel? Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Lower parts are actually built on the flat land below. Yeah. Slums on the floor, and the wealthy live higher up in the mountains, but they live in the mountain, right? Okay. Yeah. And it's kind of stacked up and leaning into the mountain. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as far as like visually, right? Like Gondor. Like, yeah, like Tolkien's like Gondor. I think that's like a good mental image of like what this place kind of looks like. Although not as intense as that probably. What if the difference was basically if you're outside the mountain, you're poor, and if you're in the mountain, you're rich, right? That way you can still have the slums at the bottom, you know, like shaded slums at the very bottom. But you could also have wealthy people. Yeah, so like if you live in the mountain, you're wealthy. But if you live outside under the shaded, you know, yeah, like under the sails and the like what do you tarps, I guess you could call them. Then I think that'd be cool. Okay. Yeah. And you can say like the vertical. Okay. So it's like the wealthy live within the mountain. Middle class built into the city walls, getting the benefit from stonework. That'd be kind of crazy. The city walls that protect the city also have people like living within them. That'd be fucking wild. So maybe Krasni is like a double city. There's like a interior mountain portion of a city, and then there's like the outside under the sails. Windy or like winding? Yeah, windy. Yeah. The poor live. So we'll say wealthy live within the mountain, and the poor live on the outskirts or on the outside, under the shades and sail, right? Yeah, almost like scaffolding, right? So is this a cliff or a mountain? It's probably on like the cliff face of the mountain, right? Oh yeah, a lot of collapses in the poor area. Yeah, like rocks. Yeah, when there is collapses, right? Rock slides or whatever, they drop down. Yes, there is a coast, right? I think Krasni definitely has like a large harbor. Because if we look at the map, yeah. Let's see. Where is it? What if the interior of Krasni is the... Yeah, what better way than accident? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good example. Then that be at the bottom of the cliff is then? Would that be any flat land? Yeah, the lore is dead. Now look at the map. Yo, relax, dude. So, um, here, let's see. Could have it more like a lagoon. That's an interesting idea. So Krasni sits at the, basically at the mouth of the Shidam Bay. So could have more like a lagoon. I'm taking picture. I'm looking at some lagoons. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, like there's a little bit of water that comes in and then almost like on the outskirts of it. Let's see. Well, let's see. Mont Saint Michel. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool too. It's tough. Hey, you did me pictures like extreme slums. Which I like. Yeah, and I guess, would that be the outside? Yeah. Surrounded by water when the tide comes in, but on a massive scale. Yeah. Huh. It's tough, dude. Like a mountain in the center of the sea. Visually, I really like it. Like a mountain city, but this one's tough, dude. This one's tough. There's so many good ideas. Damn. I'm quiet because I'm thinking. Sorry. You could reverse and make it only accessible when there is water. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. It's tough, man. Yeah, due to the high difference, you need a boat or something. Make it only accessible when there is water. Still make it dumb and sexy. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Yeah, I like the... What if you had a cadre of flying folks who ferried people? I don't know, man. I don't think Krasni likes non-humans and non-human or any of that stuff. That's the thing. Yeah. I think people in Krasni like hate anything that is not human, orc, yeah, nerds and geeks. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Helps. Helps. Yeah. but the old lore is dead. Shit. No. This keeps up the. This maintains the dislike between Helos, Solarios, and Krasni. Right. Krasni is not gonna like Solarios and Helos at all because of the, specifically Solarios, right? Because of the whole Veil Blood and all that shit. So maybe they got a lot of those Assassin's Creed style rope elevators. That might be a way to do it. Yeah. Does Krasni hate magic? They probably don't hate magic, but they hate like they hate like the labyrinth, and they hate like Veil Bloods, most likely, right? So like all the different like the fuck are they called? Heritages? So all three cities hate each other? No, Solarios and Helos are fully on board with each other. Krasni and Helos hate each other, and Krasni hates, yeah, it's like Helos and Solarios versus Krasni. That's the route. Let's see. Okay. Good up. Alright, have a going, dude. Yeah. So I think the wealthy live in the mountains and the poor live on the outside. Back to good lore. Yeah, so I think Krasni basically sits on like this very small bit of land that like not good for like farming or anything like that, and then kind of like built around this like sheer cliff face into the mountain. That's kind of what I'm thinking currently. Oh, yeah, or it could be that, yeah, they have access to like a harbor, but, right, like it's down like really sheer face. Like the Birdman from Flash Gordon? What? That's such a fucking reference, dude. I don't remember anything about the city, dude. I'm gonna be honest, it's been so long since I've seen fucking... Yeah, I'm seeing the images in Majid. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe that's like it. Like maybe there is access to the arbor and it's at the base. And then everything is just built up into the sheer rock face, right? Like it's a winding, thin path that leads up to the city proper from the harbor. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. Let's see. Okay. I think we've got it decided. Jeez. Alright. I think we've got it decided. Right, so... Okay. So like a base description, I think, would be that... How the fuck do I describe this fucking city? Let's see. Yeah, so I guess like access to the ocean, right? The Shuran Bay. So what are we thinking? Like a large city wall that surrounds it, right? Like large, like stone city walls. Because it's using the mountain, right? Yeah, this is the one that kept getting it. Yeah, it is. So they do have access to water, and they've obviously had access enough to like a flotilla. How about just the seawall itself? Like Japan. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like a massive seawall. The seawall of Krasni. Yeah, that could be a cool military feature, right? Krasni sounds cool. Yeah. It's tough, dude. It's tough. Oh, or like the what's the fucking acre? That's how you say it, right? It's not acre, it's acre. Like the acre, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, how they've got like that massive kind of like seawall. That'd be pretty fucking cool. So like maybe Accra. Yeah, oh yeah, Accra, I guess is kind of how it's said. Alright. I'm a fucking idiot, dude, so you know, it's all good. So there's also one in Game of Thrones. Alright. Maybe not. All right, I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, Lothern. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it anywhere else? Yeah, no shit. Okay. Right. I think I got an idea for how this place looks. So I like the idea that it's built almost like a harbor city. So that there's this lower area that expands out pretty wide, right? And it flows up to the mountain and then into the sheer rock face. So it kind of has elements of both, right? It has like this this bottom area, this more flat kind of area that works well. Yeah, we'll say it's built behind the seawall, right? Let's say with a massive seawall. So built like a harbor city with a massive seawall that extends up to and into the sheer city walk, yeah. Into the sheer cliff rock face of the mountain. Right? Gotta go as well. Hey, have a good one, Matt. Have you appreciate having you for a little bit. Have a good one, dude. Yeah, so I like the idea. Yeah, buy of the yeah. Yeah. Buy what? Yeah, so I I think this is cool. I think like the harbor style with the massive seawall that kind of extends up and then into the sheer rock glade. Yeah. We'll say that wealthy live within the mountain and up high. The poor live on the outside. And down low, right? Because if we keep the idea of the mines still there, maybe the lower part of the mountain is literally mines, right? For this this Brightstone. So the poor people living basically on the lower part of the mountain where the industrial area is, right? It's kind of like already perfect. Whereas the wealthy will live within the mountain, but up high as well. So it's like, yeah. Imagine a city that is somehow half stuck in a mountain and half out, right? So you have like the outer part and the inner mountain part. Okay. I wanted there to for sure be like slaves in Krasni. I wanted that to be a big thing. And not have it be a strange thing either, right? Like have it be like normal. This is right the way they do things here. What else? What are you doing, mod? Yeah. All right, what else, man? The joke didn't land yet. I'll see myself put. Yeah. Okay. So if we have like a very democratic, you know, very almost like a really advanced democratic society, within Helos and Solarios, I think Krasni has to be very opposite, right? I think Argonauts is more for Helos, right? Can we finally add a Colosseum here? Oh yeah, so if slaves are a real thing here, right? Then Krasnonauts, Empire. Empire. Let's see. Yeah. We'll say that there's a Colosseum within Krasni, right? the Krasnonauts. The Krasnonauts. You want to keep it Greek, you can look into Sparta. Yeah, that's Helos. Krasni is more like a Helionauts, Solarionauts. I don't know. Whichever one. Helionauts, that's what you can call them. Helionauts. Yeah, so Krasni would have, if you want to keep it Greek, you can look into Sparta. They had a slave caste. Let's see. Oh, the Helots were the slave labor and agricultural working class within the Spartan caste system. However, the Spartan Helots had contrasting lives compared to... Let's see. Oh, no shit. I'll call them Daves, yeah. Can we give Krasni some catacombs? Yeah, why not, right? Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of like purposeful, right? Because they are building into the side of the mountain. Tapestries. Yeah, fits with the tunneled homes for sure. Tapestries? In what sense? We're here to inspect the tapestries. Yeah. Yeah, tapas. Full stop. Put the tapas in, dude. Alright, so Colosseum. Right? Yeah, catacombs. What else? Am I just like misspelling this word badly? Is that it? Alright. Whatever, dude. Oh, it's Carlo. Whoops. Let's see, I'm guessing Krasni's engineers. Yeah. They had to take care of the lands and to supply the part or better the lack, yeah, like a demon. Okay, nice. Something like the Titan of Rhodes. Oh, that'd be cool. Let's see, Titan. Yeah, Colossus of Rhodes. Maybe on top of the mountain, or it's like the Colossus. Yeah, the Colossus. What if we did it at the harbor the same way? Like, what if we just did it one for one with the harbor portion? Because we do have like the harbor part, right? The giant of Milton Keynes, right? Yeah, like the Colossus of Krasni, right? The Krasnian Colossus. Cool. Yeah, but yeah, there's a lighthouse as well. Maybe twin colossi as the harbor gates. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, right? Twin colossi. Colossi, would that be the word, right? Yeah, maybe two of them, right? Like the what are the Argonath, or the gates, the pillars of the kings, right? We had something like that. Yeah, Argonath. I think that works then. It's like a mix of both, right? There. I was thinking of Dragon Age 2. Hey, well, if you're thinking of it, dude, it's because Tolkien did it. Yeah. Okay. I think we have an idea of this place built out. This is the structure. What do we do about the... Let's see. Leadership. The special features are a whole other film. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Alright. So the harbor wall is formed from natural rock shoulders of the mountain that screams old volcano with the city in the crater, dormant or extinct. Probably dormant, right? Or extinct? Say extinct. I don't know if I want this place to just explode with a massive volcanic eruption, right? Yeah, maybe the fact that there was a volcano here at some point has something to do with... Yeah. Yeah. My vote for, yeah, very small. Are you trying to get gnomes in the setting, dude? Yeah, dude. This guy, teeny tiny dictators, you fuckers, dude. No. Extremely dictatorial empire, but very, very small. Yeah, I like to. Okay. Imagine the move. Yeah, the dictator. Extremely dictatorial. All right, we'll do extremely dictatorial. Dictatorial. Sorry. I like the belief that they are the inheritors, right? Like we are the inheritors of the Sharam Empire. Have a go on, Ram. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Ciao, ciao. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I like the idea that they believe that they are the inheritors of one of the long lost what is it, like long lost empires that kind of scatter. Fire elf descendants? No, no fire elf descendants. Yeah. So you know how in the setting there's a lot of like old, yeah, like the old, right? When the first ones came into Ekros, there was already like signs of, oh yeah, just massive tapestries all the way. I'm gonna copy and paste that shit, dude. Yeah, massive tapestries of family ancestry charts all the way to the Shram Empire. So, no, the idea is that when the first ones came to Ekros, right, the first people of Ekros, the first humans, the first orcs, everything, when they came to Ekros, there was already signs of like civilization, right? These old ruins, these old temples, like these old yeah, could make the Colossi the fabled ancestor. Yeah, that's a good one, right? So yeah, let's see, roads, fabled ancestor of, oh sure, yeah. I thought that was fire elves. Oh no. Hey, that's a jump in lore logic, bud. That's the no, I hear you. The Celestials, right? Yeah, so extremely dictatorial, inheritance of Shram, massive family tapestries. Yeah, so there's like a huge caste system probably, right? What else? Caste system. Actually, we'll probably put the caste system under structure, right? Massive tapestries, extremely tutorial. And I think we got somewhere. The celibates. Yeah, so I guess that's a question. Like, are they very bloodline focused? Or would they be? So would the only way to be somebody in Krasni is to have like the appropriate bloodline or somehow marry into a prominent family, right? Very snobby. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do bloodline focused. And we'll say that foreigners, well, I don't know. Foreigners. Not the best word there. Yeah, we'll just say bloodline focused. Yeah, if we're going into class structure, it points that way. Pedigree, lineage, all of that stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, so extremely dictatorial. This gives them a natural conflict with Helos. Yeah, Ooh pirates and Ooh commoners. Exactly. So, yeah, like one leader, right? One supreme leader. So then how would this break down? Hello. Artalk. How you doing? We're just doing an outline, I guess you could say, of a city state within the setting. So we're kind of like just getting an idea for what this place looks like, and then it'll give me the ability to kind of use this as a framework to build the more intricate lore details. Right now we have the setting homebrew. It is indeed. The city now is very vertical, built into the side of a mountain with lots of shade and cover from the sun. Right, I'm thinking like tons of shade, tons of like, not curtains, but fucking, what would it be? Yeah, like tons of sails, shade covering. That's it. The wealthy live in the mountain up high. Yeah, under shades and sails. Okay. Wealthy live in the mountains and up high, right? And the poor live on the outside and down low. It has access to the ocean, strong bay, large stone city walls. Yes, okay. Yeah, very much homebrew. Yeah, there's not really anything used. The fabled ancestor. We'll say ancestors, right? Up front. If there's two. Extremely dictatorial. We are the inheritors of the Shram Empire. Massive tapestries of family ancestry charts. Bloodline focused, right? What else? Extremely like war hungry, right? Warmongering. I guess I could say like warmongering. And it's kind of funny because there's some wonderful community contributions, very memorable. Yeah. If you're watching, by the way, and you're interested in kind of getting involved in the community and stuff, where we do a lot of community world building, where members of the community can kind of pitch ideas and stuff, the best place to be is in the Discord. So if you're interested, that'd be the place to be, right? So, like after today, we're gonna have a new world building prompt, and then next week we'll go over the prompt as a community, right? So. Yeah, the new open game system. Indeed. I'm going to be posting that today. With the PDF and all that stuff. Dude, all the music fucking disappeared. Fuck. Okay. There we go. So like Morkborg. I'm familiar with Morkborg as a game system, but I'm not extremely familiar with like anything else, to be honest. It's like the Sunless Citadel and all that stuff, and I know it has really great art. That's all I know about Morkborg. Yeah. the Stockholm cartel. Yeah. You can make the economy run on war like the Roman or the Ottoman. That would give an in-world reason for a dictatorship. Yeah, I think that's exactly it, right? Like they're 100% going, you know, looking to conquer and control, right? Yeah, Morkborg is pretty cool. But I don't know what you mean by like Morkborg. Is there something in the system that is similar to this, or what do you mean? Callisto is the game we're talking about. Yeah. But give me some ideas. All right. Yeah. Yeah, warmongering for sure. And let's see. Oh yeah, economy runs on war. How does Krasni generate its money? Anything interesting happen while I was gone? Nothing, dude. As soon as you got here, now it's gonna get interesting. Yeah, there's a thread in the Discord where we can kind of suggest community and world building topics for the streams and stuff. Let's see. How does Krasni generate its money? Yeah, I think we have to keep the Brightstone to kind of help with that. So not only is their economy running on war, but also I think that they have the 100% monopoly on Brightstone, right? Yeah. So I think we keep that in. Industry. And the mines of Krasni. There we go. So the wealthy live within the mountain and up high away from industry, whereas the poor live on the outside and down low, kind of nearest industry and the mines of Krasni under shades and sails. Ram left. It's always a Bram moment. Fair enough, fair enough. So yeah, monopoly on Brightstone. So yeah, I think we keep that resource in specifically to give them, like, when war is not going in their favor, right? You give them a little bit of that. Also, and I think Krasni is like the big piece of shit when it comes to the Sea of Glass and the Karth Desert, right? Like, like subjugating the Sea of Glass. I think that works. So not only is Krasni like imposing itself on the yeah. The thread is on Discord, yeah. Yeah. It's in the Discord link. That's the community Discord, so like if you want to get involved, stuff like that, that'd be the place to be. Privateering. Yeah, privateering for sure. They do pirating right, you know, like the honest way. Which is probably why they hate Helos, because Helos literally does pirating like the opposite way. Like they just go out and just, you know. They trade with the 13. I thought we were gonna do Helos has that, but I don't know. Maybe if Krasni is like such assholes, maybe Krasni is the one that does it. Or maybe the 13 can dock in Krasni and Helos. The 13 is like the only. Yeah, like those are the only two harbors that would allow, and it's probably because Krasni occasionally pays the 13 to, you know, get back at. Yeah, I doubt that needs to be exclusive. Yeah. Yeah, maybe both. Yeah. Privateering and connections with 13. Different goods. Yeah. I like it. Mercenary contracts essentially, right? With let's see. Okay. That's pretty cool. What else? What else do we want to... We've got like a description of the city down. We've got the leadership in place. What else do we need for a place like this? Run by gnomes? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Still human, unfortunately. Yeah, you thought it might get by me? Gnomes? What's that? Yeah, that's a cool idea. What else do we need to add some words? Yeah, like a gnome would. I think that's it as far as getting this taken care of and then jumping into some other stuff. Yeah. Okay. Some afterwards. Some afterwards. You know what? I think Krasni will be this week's world building prompt. And I'll write up like a basic idea, right? Yeah. Afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. I think today's a short stream, guys. Shit's gonna get wild. Yeah, yeah. This will be the first world building prompt. More serious, right? So, yeah, I think this is a short stream today. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. Or not at all. Yeah, don't expect anything. Lame. Sorry, Milk. You should have been here an hour and a half ago, dude. But Milk, we are recruiting for the new side game. Yeah. You missed us all roasting. Yeah. Okay. Cool then. I appreciate you guys hanging out a bit. I should have been more interesting this week. Hey, next week we're gonna be real cool. Next week is gonna be real cool. Trust me. You can take my word for it. But yeah, okay. I appreciate you all hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna announce it like literally within 15 minutes or so. I appreciate you all hanging out. Just doing like a little bit of you know, a little something to kind of get back into the habit of streaming and doing this kind of work. I'll go ahead and make this the world building prompt. So yeah, I'm gonna ghost for a month. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all. Hope you have a good day or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll make this the world building prompt so people can add unique places, unique themes, etc., right? We'll show the new people how we do world building prompts. Ideally not unhinged. Maybe a little bit of unhinged, who knows. But thank you all. Hope you have a good one, and we'll see you when we see you. Next stream will for sure be this Monday. So have a good one, guys. Peace.